Hi, Linda Compton here. I'm imagining that you're aware of the mess that we're in economically today, and that we're hearing about the fact that investing in precious metals to hedge against these realities is a good idea. So perhaps you're starting to think about this more seriously, and maybe you're even asking yourself, well, why should I invest in gold and silver? The truth is that our national deficit is absolutely out of control, and it's rising. Most politicians have little or no understanding of economics or how money and currency really works. There's an entitlement mentality in our country, and we have put in place safety nets for every possible situation. There's an expectation that the government will take care of it, and they need to do something about every single issue. Big government is now over 26% of our economy and continuing to grow. If you count the cost of compliance, entitlement payments, and local governments, it is actually closer to 50%. We've been told that banks are too big and too important to fail, so as a consequence, there are costly government bailouts both at home and abroad in banking, industry, and even other governments and their economies. In 1971, President Richard Nixon took us off the gold standard. What that means is prior to that time, the US dollar was backed by gold bullion. Today, it is backed by nothing other than the full faith and credit of the United States government. No gold standard. What this means now is that the US dollar, along with every other currency around the globe, is fiat currency. We have fractional reserve banking and now a toppling pyramid on top of the Federal Reserve central banks. And please understand, the Federal Reserve is neither a federal institution nor do they have any reserves. What this all adds up to is the perfect economic storm. Mr. Ben Bernanke is the chairman of the Federal Reserve, and he has stated the large U.S. current account deficit cannot persist indefinitely because the ability of the U.S. to make debt service payments and the willingness of foreigners to hold U.S. assets in their portfolios are both limited. So you may be asking yourself, well, what does this mean and what's going to happen? There are basically two different scenarios: deflation or hyperinflation. In deflation, wages, prices, gross domestic product all decline, but the debt doesn't go down. The government will increase the money supply, printing more and more fiat dollars, causing the dollar to become worth less and less. We've got the slowing U.S. economy. We have the reality that corporations and individuals are simply unable to pay their debt levels. And we have foreign investors who are now selling off their U.S. investments, and they're making an exchange of U.S. dollars into their own currency, which causes the value of the U.S. dollar to fall even more. While all of this is happening, precious metals continue to increase in value. The more likely scenario that we will be facing is hyperinflation. This is where the cost of investments rise, currency becomes worthless, and the value of real estate, stocks or equities, collectibles, corporate investments all fall compared to real money. And in this case, real money is not currency, but precious metals. Mike Maloney is Robert Kiyosaki's personal precious metals advisor, and he has stated, there is no possible scenario in which gold and silver do not rise in value. I am not an economist. I'm not a financial advisor. However, I feel so strongly about helping protect you and your family that I have become an affiliate of Mike Maloney's company. I've seen the tremendous growth in the value of my own gold and silver holdings, and I can now offer you this opportunity. Please don't wait. Go to wealthwithheart.net, click on the gold and silver link, and it will take you to the site where you can find lots more information and you can make your purchase. If you place your order today, I'll bet that you'll sleep much better tonight. All the best, and remember, your success is my goal.